Anyway.
Alrighty. And with that, for the sake of transit, I'll put the cage in the trunk, just because it's easier to carry the trunk than the cage, I'm going to imagine. But when we arrive on the site, I'll take the cage out of the trunk.
Alright.
Imagine we go through all this trouble and suddenly the guy goes like, "Oh, sorry, we don't take that kind of creature."
Alright, so...
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah. Alright, so when we get there, Skip is going to get like a big sheet of, I guess, wood or something, and is going to paint or whatever, eggplant parasite.
What, you mean she's gonna paint it like with...
And preceding that, it's going to say rare. Rare eggplant parasite. Freshly caught.
Just a little caricature of the eggplant with a smiley face on.
The eggplant is hissing its tendrils.
Hissing its tendrils?
Yes, it rubs its leaves together and makes a hissing noise.
Oh, gotcha. Man, that's creepy.
Why did we catch this thing again?
I'll go out
I'm going
see
to
if I can spark up some interest.
Asclep is going to stare at Furlwin, stare at the vacant lot, stare at the sign, and then stare back at Furlwin. Why, indeed?
I'm gonna just leave you two to do that, and I'll see if I can maybe drum up a little bit of interest in our rare find.
Just play your music, Aaron. You're probably gonna get
That'll
lots
drive people away, given the way it's been going so far.
Do a spirit check and see if you can bring somebody in.
Spirit? Will be this. Not with that.
You don't get anybody's interest.
Alright, I'll try
Oh,
that.
I failed.
I'll try the spirit. Come on, come on! There we are.
Ah, there we go. That's decent.
I'm not a salesman, apparently.
It's the cleavage.
A hunched-over, middle-aged man weasels his way up to you.
Weasels?
Yes, he weasels his way up to you. And says, "Parasite eggplants? I think I've heard of this before." He considers it. "How much are you asking?" he says.
Well, this is a very rare find, and it was rather a bit of a dangerous expenditure acquiring it, and I'm going to point at my leg.
You liar.
The old man knows.
Roll a lie check.
The man knows.
I tend to invest in bluff before diplomacy on my characters. Like, do you actually want me to roll something to represent lying?
If you can beat a 3 with an intelligence check, then you're fine.
Single intelligence?
Single intelligence.
I would see.
Oh, come on! No. We're doing this. I'm gonna re-roll that because fumble point. Oh, motherfucker!
You lied worse.
Do I get a fumble point out of that at least?
Yes, you get another fumble point, but you can't use it now.
Yeah, I know.
You may have the kabooster, but you don't have the skills to lie.
The man sniffs at you and says, "I watched you fall out of that tree."
You can't
You
blame me
don't
for
fool
trying.
me.
You can't blame me for trying. But I did legitimately catch this.
He says, "I'll give you 200.
I don't know that I know how much these things would actually be worth.
I was hoping to get at least 3.
Well, if you hadn't lied so hard, you would have done better, but...
You don't say.
You can try haggling with the guy.
I'm thinking I might want to just wait for a better offer.
That's also possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna politely decline.
Alright, he says. It's your loss. And he weasels away.
I'll be honest, that guy kind of creeped me out anyway.
I just imagine as he walks away, he just stares at us like, with foreboding music.
Oh, geez, has anyone seen the beginning to Dracula Dead and Loving It?
No.
Probably not, no.
Plebeians.
Maybe I should try and see if we can get any more people.
I take it another hour passes.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Should I
Spirit
try?
rolls! Let's all three of us do it.
Okay.
Double spirit.
Double spirit?
Double
Double
spirit.
spirit. That'll be
Hey.
double 6.
Hey.
Alright, you have 2 interested buyers now.
Yay!
Hooray.
One of them is offering you $250. The other one is offering you also $250, but is kind of curious as to how you got this thing.
It's got
Oh.
a don't lie.
You shut up. Well,
Tell the story.
I'll just straight up tell him. Well, we're on our own travel journey, and on the way here from Rosebud, we were passing through the forest, and we ran into it while it was.
Attached to a poisonous toad.
I was going to leave out the poisonous part. While it was what's the word I'm looking for here? While it was symbioted to a toad that we found. We removed it from the toad and caught it in this trunk right here.
Wow. She says. That's pretty impressive. What does it do?
I'm going to roll off the bit of information that we got about it before from...
Actually, Orange should do that, because Orange is the one who knew.
Okay.
Yeah, I will tell her what I know of it.
Yeah, basically it's
from
like
the,
a
other day.
symbiote. Yeah, it's a symbiote type deal. Like, it increases your strength and that kind of thing, although it does kind of hang on.
She kind of makes a face and says, well, I wish it was a little bit cuter if it's going to be hanging off of me. Is there a way to detach it once it's on?
Do we want to tell her that you have to die?
I don't think that's
I don't
necessary.
think that's necessary, but I don't know what the conditions would be, or do I?
It is, you can roll a check and see.
Yeah,
if
let's see if I can think. Let's see if I know
I think it's double int.
my knowledge.
Crit!
I think I know.
You
Wow.
absolutely know. You tell her exactly how to remove it with salt.
Like a slug.
It's just like a slug, yes. She says, well, I would like to buy this, and I am willing to offer you 400 gold for it.
Ooh.
Yeah, the other person's like, nah, this is still kind of weird, so they wander off. So 400 is your best offer at this time. You can try talking the person up or not.
No, that's I think that's a pretty good offer. Madam, you have just purchased yourself an eggplant symbiote.
Thank you very much, she says. I'm off to go find a top hat. And she
Thank you.
moves it over to her own personal carrying thing that she brought along, since she had planned to buy some kind of crazy animal, apparently, and takes off with it to the hat store, the hat place.
I kind of feel like a bad person at this point.
Haberdashery, by the way.
Yes. I was trying to say hatterdashery, but then I was like, that's not right. That's a bad joke.
Well, we made some money, but
Well, we told her exactly what it was, and that's exactly what she wanted, apparently. I don't see why there's any reason we should feel bad.
Maybe it's because of the fact of the whole controls people thing?
It doesn't really
Really doesn't?
control you.
Really?
It doesn't. If you remember correctly, if it had controlled the toad, it would not have attacked Arin.
Alright.
Yeah, fair enough.
I must be
I
thinking.
think we spent most of our afternoon trying to sell this thing.
Yeah, it's now like 3 or 4.
Well, it's a weight off our
Let's say
shoulders.
3:30.
Well, that suits me fine. Alright, I will add 400 to my sheet. Woohoo.
Now she's in money.
This is why I caught the thing. I knew I could sell it for some bank.
Maybe we should let us slip a rest up that sprained ankle for a little while for the rest of the afternoon.
I'm gonna throw a healing spell on myself. Let's see here, magic check. Yeah, I'm fine. And damage. Okay, I'm back to full again. Alright, so my ankle is still kind of screwed up, but I don't swing my axe with my ankles.
That would be really impressive if you did.
Alright. Gonna deposit the trunk back in the hotel room or the inn, and I'm gonna climb the trees Greco-Roman style, just my hands. And I'll get back to chop working.
What are you two gonna do?
I guess I'll try my hand at playing music one last time. I'll do it now. Yep.
The bird comes back to land on Orin's flute again.
Does your dice macro seems to know when you're gonna play, so it just intentionally makes you play badly?
Hey Hunter, here's an idea. The bird keeps screwing up the flute. You have a bow. It's a bird.
Please don't shoot at a bird that's right next to my face.
I might just try that actually. Let me see what I have to do. What I have to do.
I think it would just be an attack roll.
This is an attack roll. I thought it would just be hunting roll.
Attack roll, it's going to be your dex int, I think, because you're using a bow.
Yeah.
-2.
Aaron, like, sweating bullets.
Don't forget to roll for your accuracy.
Yeah, I know. I just need to.
Yeah, that's,
bow.
Trying to shoo the bird away. Go away.
It's int and dexterity -2.
Go away, bird.
Okay, my int and dexterity is 8 So. let's
fire!
see. I'm waiting because Seth's doing her typing.
Go ahead.
Okay.
A T20?
Well, you hit the bird in the wing,
Oh, come on, that's a clean shot right there.
and it falls to the ground and squawks pitifully.
Oh, good.
Try
I'm
playing
glad this has happened.
Try playing your music again. A song of triumph.
I'm not feeling it now.
I don't think Aaron wants to try again because he doesn't want to get an arrow to the face and be the next William Tell.
I'm gonna go see if I can get this bird dealt with.
We should have a comedy show on CBS.
We should just cook the dang bird. I mean, really.
It's not even dead.
It's perfectly good foul.
I sense foul play in this.
I'm gonna see if I can get this bird patched up and taken care of.
So it can infest your flute further?
Further.
Further.
Further? Slip
Hey,
of
I've
the
made my
tongue.
decision.
Alright, so as for logging efforts, Yarr! 7.
Let's see. This is what, so you're going back to doing your job?
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Shooting birds, apparently.
Yeah, apparently I'm shooting birds, so I might as well go and make sure the ritual is still going well. So, intelligence and spirit, I think it was.
Yes.
So 6-8.
The ground is like going to be littered with these things.
Just everywhere.
Hey, I'd like to be a perfectionist, so you can't be. What was the term again? You can't be sure, or something like that.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, wait, better one. Better safe than sorry. That's probably a better term than what I was thinking originally.
Possibly.
Alright, so Frolwyn gets another 20 gold. Asklepa gets another 15.
Wait, what?
Well, you only barely passed.
Roll better than he did. Fine.
That was a good. Today's a good day. We're getting money.
Alright.
And Auron happens to find a pet seller that is willing to care for the bird and sell it as a pet.
Yay.
Hey, I got us even more money. If I didn't hit that bird, we wouldn't get money.
Well, Auron is the one who gets the money because Auron is the one who took it to the seller.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So he gets 20.
$20 for a broken bird.
Hey, it could have been worse. Could have just took a dead bird and would have had to pay like $100 for it.
And then we'd be getting into Monty Python territory.
Or Scrubs, depending on which one you want to go with.
No, it'd be Monty Python, because that's actually funny. Any rate, so now it's 5.
Yes, now it's 5.
Alright. If there's nothing else getting attention, I'm just gonna keep hacking trees.
There's really nothing else going on today.
Screw the druids! Yarr!
That should be your battle cry in future then, because because apparently you do well with getting it from that.
I'm going to take some time to gather up some information about the surrounding area
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea
from
indeed.
the various people who aren't too busy.
Asklepa gets 40, by the way.
Okay.
I'm kidding. It's actually 75.
I was gonna say, you keep shortchanging me.
My knowledge check did not go so great.
Somebody's like, I think there's a town in basically all directions.
Thanks.
That's really helpful.
There's a town that away, and they have each of their arms pointing a different direction.
Yeah, all 4 of them. Anyway, I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna continue with the water thing. So, screw the druids.
I don't
Well, it's
think...
still a pass.
Yeah, it's still a
Considering you're
pass.
doing nature magic with that one, I don't think that's what you want to be saying.
Well, I'm trying to see if it will work with me. Because you got 15.
You're doing nature magic amongst a bunch of other nature magic users who are planning on using nature magic to prevent natural disaster. I don't think that's a good idea. You probably just pissed them all off.
But you did get 10 gold.
Now never darken our doorstep again.
Oh, this is so hilarious for some strange reason in my mind. Oh.
And now it's 6. So it's been a 12-hour day.
Oh, it's been a long day today. Ugh.
Wouldn't it be 7 now?
Is it 5 before
Yeah, it
we
was
started doing this?
5. Oh yeah, and then 2 hours passed. So yeah, it's 7. You're right.
Alright. That's probably a good enough for Sklepa, who will head back to the inn.
And I think I'll head back to the inn as well, because it's been a long day of people staring at me, thinking I'm crazy for enjoying nature.
I think that's just every day for you.
I'll head back as well. Having learned nothing.
Actually, I am going to stop off at one place before I go back to the inn. And I'm going to consult the PDF here. Trying to find this dang thing. Here we are. Okay. Okay. And then I consult this thingy up here.
This is where we came from, in Rosebud, and right up to Daventry.
Oof.
Something.
What troubles you?
I was just looking at the modifiers for item purchasing, and yeah, high quality is ×5. I'd kind of need 3 times as much money as I have right now to do that.
Ooh.
So I suppose that a couple will go in, browse, get told the prices, swear, and then leave.
That's every day for the life of a shopper like myself. Except without the swearing.
You guys get delicious food again tonight for dinner.
Yay.
This food is so delicious. I can't believe how so delicious food is.
Wow, creepy.
Yeah, don't ever do that again.
I'm just gonna speed it up and pass the day. How's everybody feeling the next morning?
Well, let's see how my leg's feeling.
+1 would be 7. Not so great.
Yeah.
My leg hurts.
Unless you want to take that fumble point you got.
Nah, not on a condition check.
Well, I have 8, so hey, it's
Back
the
normal.
same. I had the same condition check as yesterday.
Alright, I'm gonna go gather herbs. No pain, no gain. Never mind.
Pain and no gain.
Like, I walk, like, to the village gate, and I'm like, screw
Nope.
this, and I walk back.
I just realised that +1 to after delicious food, so I get 9 instead of 8.
Oh yeah, I've got 3. That actually clears my condition, then.
That means Aaron will have what?
7.
Yes, 7 condition then.
So Aaron and Farlwyn are feeling pretty fine. Farlwyn the happiest because nature, I guess.
Yes, the birds are flying on my fingers and they're tweeting with me as I sing my song.
I know, if I were a bird, I think I'd stay away.
No. You see, when he says that they're tweeting, they're all on social media, and he's Wikipedia.
Oh, I get you.
Yes, all you tiny birds, tell me all the knowledge of the universe.
It's raining today.
Yeah.
Well,
and
that's
the
good, at least.
birds fly off. Now I'm just getting Borderlands 2
Also, my
flashbacks.
health should be back down to 11. There we go.
Alright, so I've got my magic back.
I'll use my non-existing bardic knowledge to learn a Song of Rain.
I guess that means today we should probably look around town and see if there's anything that needs doing or whatever's going on today.
It's the same stuff as yesterday.
Wow.
It'll be the same stuff all spring. You
It
can
is.
stay here and do it as long as you want.
I want to make one more pass and see if I can find anybody who knows of anything else going around town in the local area here. Also, maybe stop into that pep shop and see how that bird's doing. Because Aaron feels bad.
Aaron, friend to all living things.
Yeah, I'll probably check out the bird too.
Oh, I'm not finding anything out.
And you get a fumble point.
That was yesterday. That means you're gonna get the
A
town.
little girl runs up to you and says, I got a bow today, and it's pink. Look, and she points at a purple bow.
That's very lovely.
She giggles and runs off to play.
I thought you were going to say, it's like, I got this bow, and it was the first time shooting it, so I fired an arrow in the market, and I hit this bird.
Yeah, take away the glory from Philwyn.
Wrong kind of bow.
Oh. Oh.
That was,
I was not thinking in terms of fashion.
yeah, you what? You thought there was gonna be a pink bowstring that was purple?
Hey, I have played with clerics that have pink bows, okay?
I meant the bowstring.
You can roll again to find out how the bird is, though, if you want.
Okay.
Bird? What bird?
Aaron
The
walks.
bird is, in fact, no longer at the shop.
Oh, that was fast.
I was going to say that Aaron walks into a veterinary.
The shopkeeper is way too busy to tell you what happened to it.
Oh,
Well, that went well. Hmm.
well, all my attempts at gathering any information about the local area have been miserable failures.
Do I have to take your job and see if I can do better?
Well,
Okay,
you could stay around town.
Actually, could I do that? Basically,
You could just wander off in a random direction.
yeah, we can go to one of the many towns in all the 4 directions.
Well, there's really 8 directions.
Hmm.
And you know what's to the south.
Yep. Actually, since it's raining and screwing around in trees while it's raining is not the wisest of decisions, Sklepp was going to go hunt down Elizabeth.
Okay. Elizabeth happens to be digging a ditch today.
In the rain?
Yes, in the rain.
Well, I guess it's one of
That's
those.
a hell of a status quo.
I guess, no rain or sleet nor snow is going to stop her from digging that ditch.
Well, I'm going to start helping her dig, but while I'm doing so, I'm going to ask her if there's been any local troubles outside of the city areas.
Alright, well, it is a strength plus spirit check to see if you can manage to dig in the mud and concentrate enough not to fall down while you're talking. You totally pass. So, as she is slopping through the mud herself and building a nice little almost moat thing,
Almost.
she says, well, we don't really have any trouble aside from what you guys have been helping out with, but we do have a lot of piles of debris that we need to cart on out of here. So you could help us move some of this stuff on out.
Well, where would you prefer it go?
Well, we have a couple of places to take it, she says. Sometimes we take it over to the swamp to the east, and then sometimes we take it to the farmers in the southern grasslands because they use it for mulch.
Whereas it just blends in with the swamp, I take it.
basically.
Can't make it any uglier.
There's enough water there that they don't need to worry about fire in the swamp.
Right.
Well, unless you really want to paint the debris pink just to make it look gaudy. The
I guess
swamp.
for all intents and purposes, the swamp option is just to take your leaf blower and blow all your leaves in the neighbor's yard.
Alright. I will thank her for her time, and I will see what the rest of the group thinks about escorting the debris out of town.
Well, not like we have anything else planned.
I instantly agree because I just love to help people.
Alright, so do we take it to the farmers in the south or the swamp to the east?
There are merits to both.
Yeah, I wonder if we get anything from the farmers for bringing it over to them. Because, you know, the swamp, while it's a good idea, we actually won't be dealing with anyone at the swamp, I would have thought. Unless
There might be a town there. Since there's apparently a town in every direction from here.
What, in the swamp?
There?
What?
Cities
You've never
in
heard
the
of
swamp.
swamp towns? Yeah,
You've never been to a good chunk of Florida or Louisiana?
you've never been. You've never been to Florida. Period.
Or the Netherlands?
You're talking to someone who's only been to one country.
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say to that.
All I'm going to say is the Netherlands.
Let's see.
Well, I kind of want to vote that we head east because the princess was interested in hearing about areas not local to them, and south is kind of back where we started.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards.
Yeah, we could do that.
And the swamp does have some interesting herbs to gather.
Also, we could end up fighting something there. Who knows? Could capture that too.
Well, if you want to get technical, we get jumped by robbers in the middle of town here.
Do you think we should head off, or do?
Yeah,
or
let's let Elizabeth know that we are willing to take a card out to the east.
I shall
All
kiss the lady's hand.
Well, she's not totally freaked out because she's like in her 50s.
I
And
will.
she's just like, oh, you kids are so weird. Kissing my muddy hand, you weirdo.
I was only saying. I was only doing it as out of politeness and being gentlemanly.
Still
Okay.
with muddy hands, pretty weird. She says, we can have a cart loaded up to head on out within an hour. Just go talk to George.
George of the town.
No. Alright, we'll go speak with him.
Let's go. Yeah, remember strength dexterity up the stairs.
No, George is actually eating lunch. Or not lunch, he's eating breakfast, sorry.
Father and an old man while he eats. We are the best adventuring party.
You know what? No, I've got no sympathy for this old coot.
Okay. Don't shock him to make him choke on his food, on his oatmeal.
He's at the local cafe. And he sees the party approaching. Kind of just assumes that they're going to sit down and have their own breakfast. And just keeps on keeping on.
Hey George, just here to ask, well, tell you that we're going to be taking debris out to the east. Well,
Okay, he says.
Well, no one else is gonna say it, so I might as well.
I was going to.
It was just there was a long silence, so.
George is chewing on his egg muffin.
Also, I thought with how Sklepper felt about George, I thought it'd be best if I did it.
I would be very direct with him.
Yeah, poke him with the stick.
I threw that damn thing in that dish.
Okay, so we got the okay from George.
Yeah, you got an okay for George.
I guess now we just need to pass an hour.
Yep, you need to pass an hour, because he is going to finish eating, which will take him about half an hour. And then he'll go get somebody to prepare the cart, which will take another hour. Or half hour, rather.
Yeah,
I
that's
will
fine.
go out one last time and see if anybody has some more information about the swamp that we're going to that would be useful to us.
Yeah, I was going
That's
to
a good
ask
idea.
that.
Hey!
Oh, hey, I'm rolling.
Alright. You meet with somebody who does happen to know about the swamp, because they are usually the ones who are carting debris. And they say it's about a 6-hour journey to get to one of those set-up camp stands. It's right on the edge of the swamp. And once you get there, don't be surprised, but what happens actually is that some disembodied hands come and take the debris away.
Okay, that would have definitely surprised me. That is good knowledge to have. I will let my party know.
That is very good information to have. Also, I really want to see this swamp now. That's amazing.
Yeah, we have to tell the princess.
Thank you for your time.
Are you going to try and find out about the bird, or are you going to let that go?
Yeah, what the heck, I'll make one more inquiry.
The shopkeeper says the bird was feeling much fine overnight and it was gone in the morning.
Okay, so I just
With
took
an
off.
arrow wound?
Yep.
Oh, that's surprising, but okay. Thank you.
It wasn't really that hurt. Must have just been a glancing blow.
Okay, I will accept this.
That really puts my skills as a hunter to shame, then.
Anyways, I will return back to the party and let them know about the crazy disembodied hands.
That sounds amazing.
The princess will probably most likely be interested in this.
Alright,
Go into Ghost Swamp.
okay, so while Aaron is doing that, Asclepa is going to go and buy some mud boots. Because we're going to the swamp.
Good point. Let me see.
500.
Don't!
I have just enough, so I will buy some regular swamp shoes. Boots.
I wonder if there's anything else I could use.
How much money do I have again? 223. Is there anything worth buying that I want? I don't really think so. Oh, well, I guess that's for the best.
Rain boots cost 300.
They're not going to help you.
No,
Oh, it is raining right now.
that's what I mean. It's raining.
Yeah,
right?
it is raining. Which, by the way, if you make it to the swamp, makes it an 11.
Oh, good.
But it's a 6-hour journey to the swamp, and you only have to pass 9 through the woods.
Well, I'm going to just resign myself to getting injured trying to leave town.
A walking stick will definitely help with the swamp, won't it?
To keep you from splashing down into a disguisedly deep area? Yes, actually. Not that I'm at all surprised by it, but I'm amused by the fact that there's no headgear that helps with the swamp. There's no, like, mosquito or bug net hat.
Nope, you just deal with it. Keep him away with force of will. Yeah, I'm not going to buy anything. I don't have the money for anything of value.
Let's see. The walking stick does something about level 3 topography or something.
If you have a strength of 4, it gives you a +1 in topography of up to difficulty 3, I think.
Probably not going to be that useful, is it?
What is the topography on a swamp?
3.
Well, there you go. That would work.
So it would work,
Huh.
assuming your strength is still 4.
Well, my strength is 4.
Oh, there you go. You two can get walking sticks. I'll
Yeah,
just get boots.
I'm not going to pay money for a walking stick.
Wait. I go back to that ditch and I pull out that stick from the mud. I give it to Aaron. I wash it off first, of course.
Well, the rain did it for you anyway.
Not when it was in the mud, it wasn't.
Yeah, but I meant when you take it out of the mud, you
I
like.
think you're overestimating the strength of this rain.
Yeah, we just have rain, not heavy rain.
Yeah. Imagine there's plenty of like little pools like in like cobblestone or whatever, so I can just like rub it up against there until there's like no feasible amounts of mud left.
Okay then, I think I'll buy the walking stick for 50 just so that I can.
And I'll give Aaron a free one, courtesy of George.
Thanks, George.
George of the town. Watch out for the swamp. 298. Okay, so.
Okay, roll your traveling check.
Are we actually counting this stick as a proper walking stick?
It's not big enough.
Yeah, I kind of figured that would be the case. Okay.
I'm gonna find George's residence and just break it against the side of his house.
This is the move check.
Alright. So this is road and rain?
Although the one thing that could be done, I don't recall if Whirlwind did it or not. You can still make a leaf umbrella.
Oh, yeah, for +1 to everything while it rains.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Takes an hour to cast because it's a ritual, but that still leaves you with time to get to the place.
Yeah, I'll do that once I.
Alright, so everyone gets +1 to it. And we're on a road on the way to the swamp.
Assuming he doesn't fail casting it.
Yeah, it is a road on the way. So
Alright.
if he doesn't fail casting the leaf, then you have to beat 8. If he does fail casting it, you have to beat 9.
Alright. Well, I've got road footwear, so that'll give me a +1. So I only have to beat 7 or 8.
Let's see.
I'm fairly certain it's a 4 HP spell. Or MP.
MP.
It's 2.
2, even better.
And it lasts for 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So like the rest of the day.
So yeah, spirit magic, just to make sure you don't botch the spell.
Just a moment, I'm just typing it in the walking stick. Luckily, it's got a size of 3. Okay, the spell now, with the water spell.
Of course, if you're equipped with the walking stick, it doesn't matter what the size is.
It's just I have equipped right now a windbreaker, an uncool windbreaker, might I add, but I'm
so
not
you're
sure.
saying you can't wear a cape and carry a stick?
I'm not sure whether it actually will.
You got 4 slots in your traveler's outfit area on your character sheet. I assume you can wear 4 things.
I imagine as long as they don't interfere, you can keep doing it. Like, you can't wear two capes, but you can wear a cape, footwear, hold something in your hand, and have something on your torso.
Yeah.
So you think it's basically, you
And
know,
a hat.
It's like real life. Can you do this in real life? If yes, you're fine. If no, then you're not fine.
If no, then you look stupid.
If no, then you look like you're 8 and trying to play hero.
Oh, I was thinking like Final Fantasy logic, where basically you can only wear one accessory at a time.
No!
This is not Final Fantasy. This is Ryuutama.
Well, I didn't know that because it didn't say.
Bullshit, you didn't know that. Hey, Deborah, let's go play this Final Fantasy thing! Yeah, that's totally how we suckered you into this.
Oh, no, that's not what I said. I said I didn't know the rules. I didn't know whether it was actually working. No, never mind. You're just gonna make me look stupid anyway.
Yes, quit while you're ahead.
Okay, where's summer? Should be there's spring magic. Oh, there's a summer magic. So let's see. There it is, the cute leaf.
D6 plus D8.
D6 plus DA. What?
D8.
See if you successfully cast the spell.
I was more thinking the stats.
It's
So,
int
that's-
spirit. That's the D6 and D8 for you.
Yeah. 9.
Okay.
You're fine. You
Yep.
cast it.
Alright,
Everybody has to beat 8.
so dex strength, right?
Yes.
Alright. Good thing I got
Yes.
rid of that injury. Alright, so I've got the footwear, so I have to beat a 7. Oh, come
Oh,
on.
I totally beat it.
Do you have that rain song yet?
So we're doing the traveling checks now, are we?
I do have it.
Please try it.
Nope.
And this clip breaks her face against the road again.
My flute is apparently full of mud or something now.
Okay, I need to do my traveling check then, since you guys did yours. Let's see. Is it movement check? Strength and
Yes.
dexterity?
Yes.
Okay, 4 and 8. Did I win?
You also took a tumble into the mud.
Oh no, I look slightly worse.
Wait a minute. You said you had a rain jacket and a walking stick, right?
It's a windbreaker.
A windbreaker, that's against the wind.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, you take a tumble into the mud.
This went well.
Guess I'll make the direction check while we're.
So yeah, that's minus half your health for one. Well, at least
Okay,
we
we know which way we're going.
Well, that's a good thing at least.
As you're walking, you do happen to pass one of those little dragon shrines that is holding a walking stick.
Ooh!
I will pick that up as we pass it by.
About the cart full of garbage we're taking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say that Asclepia's the one pulling the thing because our pack animals are hauling all our stuff.
Yep.
Alright.
Don't worry, Clarence, you don't have to drag the debris,
No, he's carrying the trunk now.
which is empty.
Now it's actually got stuff in it again.
Yeah, it's got the rest of our stuff in it.
Yeah.
And how much can pull?
How much can you
You
pull?
cut out again.
How much can you pull?
Yeah, how much can you pull in this cart?
Like
Whatever your free space is, times 5.
free space times 5. Okay, if we're not counting the stuff that I'm immediately wearing, okay, it's like all this crap is going to be in my backpack. How much does my backpack weigh? Like 3?
Is it a large backpack?
Yes.
Or regular?
Yeah, it's a large.
I think that's 3. Let me double check.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
I think I'm by that area. Not this way. Perfume quill, blah, 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 blah.
Containers, here we are.
Yeah, there.
Large backpack. Oh, it's a size 5. Alright, so it's a size 5 with 10 thingies inside, so it's only weighing me down 5. Alright, so it's got my sleeping bag, utensils, water skin, my rations. It's also got my herb bottle, which has its herbs inside, which is also in container, so... so basically 5 minus my capacity, so that's going to be 7, and then, so times 5, 35.
Alright, so Elizabeth on your way out pays you 350 gold for carting away this debris, and says just make sure you take it far enough out of the fire zone. The swamp will be fine.
You got it. No matter how
Thanks,
much
kids! Thanks, kids!
Yeah, because of course, be young to her.
I do
Have
like
a good trip! Ha 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 ha.
Come on, you're better than George. Don't do that to yourself.
Well, you haven't fallen by leaving yet when she does this.
Smash.
I have equipped myself with the statue's walking stick.
Alright, onwards into the woods
For 6 hours.
for 6 hours.
While it rains, and I have a leaf over our heads.
And the lady's pulling the cart of garbage while you two just kind of walk.
Hey, it's not our
I'm
fault.
leading the way.
Not our fault that you have the most strength out of all of us.
I know.
Well, since you're going down the road and Auron completely passed that check, this is basically an uneventful journey.
The
Alright.
best kind.
So, as the day ends, you pull up to the camp stand and catch a lovely whiff of the swamp, which is about 10 minutes away.
Alright, is the road turning into swampishness?
The road is going to turn into, like, kind of a wooden plank that leads to the swamp, and then it kind of disappears because there's nowhere for it to sit.
Alright. At about this point, then, I'll switch over to the swamp boots.
Okay, from what I was told, now we're here, we just gotta kind of put the cart by the swamp, and those ghostly hands will come get rid of the stuff for us.
Asclepa is torn, because on the one hand, she's the one who has to be on the far side of it while it dumps, but she also wants to see this firsthand. No pun.
Uh-huh.
Because this sounds fascinating. Alright, so what she'll do is she'll position the cart to get ready to dump it, and then lift it up and make all the stuff fall in, and then she's going to run around really fast to the front.
Don't trip and fall on your face.
You shut your mouth!
It's a dexterity? No, I'm kidding. The hands do show up, although it takes them a little while. And they start pulling the leaves out and kind of tossing them into the swamp water. But the sticks, they take and they pull further into the swamp, and the ones that grab the sticks you don't see come back.
Wow.
I'm going to follow them.
Are you
At
sure?
night? It's in the evening. Are you sure about this?
That's what I'm wondering.
Okay, if they're just after wood, then I can just kill a tree and give them more wood tomorrow.
Kill that tree.
Or you could, hold back some of the wood.
Well, I already dumped everything in there.
You can dig some out. It's not like they're going to fight you for it.
Just grab a stick.
Reach in, grasp one of the hams. Thumb war, go!
You could use that stick that George gave you if you haven't, completely
No, I already-
destroyed it yet.
I broke that against his house.
So rude. So rude.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
So camping check time. I will cast my alarm bell spell.
Let's see.
Is Furlong going to go hunting?
Yes, I think I will go hunting for us.
I
Now-
will also cast a heal spell on myself because yeesh.
What's our target number?
Ooh, 8 health.
It's 8. No, it's, well, are you camping? The setup is, it's still 9. It's 9.
9.
Dex.
Except you're under the leaf, unless Furlwind did not leave it for you.
Leave what for him?
The leaf.
The leaf.
Yeah, you're off hunting. We're setting up camp.
Yeah, I would have. I think I would, be a sportsman and leave the leaf for him. Just to use while I go hunt.
Well, that's good enough.
Hey, that is good.
Actually, do I have a?
This is int dex, was it? For the camp check?
Yeah, index.
Intelligent.
Okay,
Dex.
int dex.
Let's see.
Yeah, it was helpful for once.
Dex and intelligence, double 8 for hunting. Now, surely, because I have double 8s, I will get us something. Did I?
That's looking like
since
a
you
no.
didn't have the leaf with you, I don't think that cuts it.
Nope. Even
Oh.
if the leaf was there, it wouldn't cut it.
Okay, guys. Since we couldn't get any grass either, so I had to make do with whatever the swamp has.
Not eating
Put that back.
Swamp goo.
Look.
Keep that away from the pot before I throw you in the pot.
No, look, see? I'll just pour it into the frying pan, and we can have pancakes.
I brandish my axe.
We can have swamp pancakes, guys.
You're not sleeping in the tent.
Gross. So gross.
Suddenly one of the hands comes out of the jar of swamp goo.
Oh jeez, if one of the hands came out of the pot.
Bloop.
I guess we have to eat our rations.
Yep.
Yeah, one ration each.
Alright, so then we are... odd. Oh, I see. What I forgot to do that. Alright, so we're down to 12 units of food, and we're now at 12 units... No. 14 units of water, because we have water skins.
I think you guys should be glad I didn't recommend the Swampling Swamp Stew from Simon the Sorcerer. Because the secret ingredient of that is swamp mud.